Today we are going to talk about 10 pieces of advice that I can give you going into parenthood. Okay, there's a lot more, but we're only gonna go over 10 because I talk too much. Hi guys, welcome. My name's Tanya, if you guys didn't already know, and welcome to my channel. If you like this video, go ahead and just like and subscribe, because the more likes and subscribes I get, the happier I'm gonna be. And I don't even think that's possible. Well, maybe it is possible. Anyways, here we go. Today we're gonna talk about 10 pieces of advice that I recommend going into parenthood. And this is, going into parenthood as a brand new parent, or you're having a second child, or whatever. There are so many more pieces of advice, but because I do tend to talk a lot, you guys, I'm only going to narrow it down to 10 because everyone else who's watched my videos, if you guys see my channel, I think my shortest video was like 15, 16 minutes. And I'm really trying, guys. I don't want you guys to get bored, but I mean, it is what it is. I think a lot of you guys like that about me. I mean, I'm just being me. None of this is like written down or memorized. I'm kind of just going off of the top of my head. So anyways, let's go ahead and start with number one. Number one, I would say reading like those how to become a good parent, or first pregnancy, or any of those first time parent books. And there are a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. Like you can't just have a manual on how to change you. I mean, if your character's already shitty, then you can't change yourself to be a good parent. Maybe some people, they swear that it has helped them. That's because they're, I mean, I don't know. I think it's stupid. If you can't follow directions to begin with, what's a book gonna do? And they cost like $20, $30. I know a lot of you who have those books probably never even cracked it open. Or you're kind of just like, damn, that was a waste of money. I know you guys know that because that was me. I was like, oh, I don't even know what I did with those books. I don't even think Kevin knew I had any of those books. I think I had like 3. I never once opened them. Yeah, it was just like, who's going to tell me like what to do and how to do it? Yeah, it's not going to work. Anyways, number two, second piece of advice. I would say the first 2 to 3 days after becoming a new parent as a mom is super rough. Yeah, you don't sleep. I'm going to tell you that right now. You don't sleep at all. Might be even 4 days. After I had the baby, I think, my whole labor and everything was like a whole 16 hours, give or take. So, I kept my husband up the day before and that day. So we hadn't slept for a couple days. After I had the baby, he knocked the F out. And I was just like, like I was still awake because like I was learning how to breastfeed, and that was rough for me, guys. Like, for you guys who are like, oh, you didn't even breastfeed your first child? Well, yeah, because she wouldn't latch. If you guys watch The Office, those who don't watch The Office, you guys won't know this reference, but those that do watch The Office, remember Pam when she had her baby and she couldn't have the baby latch and it was just driving her nuts and all this? Anyways, that's how I was. Like, I'm like, oh my God, like the baby wouldn't latch. I had like 20 nurses squeeze my boob and like try to milk me like a cow. I had 2 lactation consultants. Nobody could get milk out of me. And I don't know, I blame the tiny boobs because I never, guys, I know this is going to kind of be weird, but for you girls, you know how you get those big boobs when you get pregnant? No, I was still the same. So I didn't get any milk production. And so then, what they could get out, they're like, oh, you're just going to have to spoon feed your baby. Spoon feed my baby? What the fuck? The baby's over here like, wah, wah, wah. And I'm like, well, she's crying because she needs milk. And I'm losing my mind over here. Like, I'm like, oh my God, like she won't stop crying. I don't know what to do. What am I doing wrong? Anyways, when we got discharged, it was my like 4th day, no sleep. And Kevin was a little on and off too, even though he got a little bit more sleep than I did. We were just like, we were at home and like I was having trouble breastfeed. And the baby wouldn't stop crying. And at this point, I'm just like, oh my God, like this is the worst mistake ever. It was like already too late for that. But like, not to be mean, but that's how I felt at that point. And you know what? This is a serious thing, because some women do get what's called postpartum depression. And what that is some women resent having kids, like after they have them. Like, thank God I didn't feel like that. But at that moment, I just felt worthless, like when I couldn't feed my baby. So anyways, my husband finally and I decided to just go to CVS at like 4 in the freaking morning and buy the baby some formula, because I could not give her any milk. Poor baby, she freaking downed that little bottle of milk, and I felt really bad. But from then, you know, we just bottle fed her, and she loved it. So, and I got sleep, so I was like, thank God. So yeah, that would be my second piece of advice. Remember that the first 2 to 4 days of parenthood is rough, okay? And it's not your fault, okay? Just take a breather and things will get better. As long as you have the support of your spouse, you should be okay, or even family, okay? So third piece of advice. You know how they say, oh yeah, you know, parenthood, motherhood comes naturally. Yeah, no, it doesn't. You know, I'm not an animal. Well, I mean, we're mammals, right? Mammals? I don't know. Where did I hear that from? I know you guys are going to think I'm so dumb. Oh my God, I say the dumbest things. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, princess. I have the 10-month-old in front of me. Oh my God, I feel so dumb. Anyways, I'm not an animal. You know, you guys know what I mean. Like, it doesn't just come naturally like that. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I had no clue what I was doing going into parenthood. And I know my husband didn't either. And at that point, you ask your parents. But then your parents are like, I don't remember. Like, hello, I'm 50-something. Like, you're 30-something. I haven't been, like, a baby parent for, 30-some-odd years. And I'm just like, great. And I don't blame them, because a lot of the stuff they did back then, like, I don't blame them for not remembering. So anyways, so yeah, that's where I was going. Parenthood doesn't come naturally. You just got to take it step by step, day by day, and you learn to adapt to new things. And that's what's perfect about having children after that, because then you're like, you already have like a blueprint on what to not do and what to do. So like when I had the second baby, Gigi, she's 10 months, like everything was so much easier. I'm just like, oh my God, I wish I would have done this with Mia. The only bad thing that, that I would say is that I feel bad that everything I should have done with the first one, I do with the second one. And so I kind of feel kind of guilty for not doing that. But like I said, no one's perfect at the beginning. Number 4. Trying to think here, guys. I'm getting on the spot because, I don't script this stuff. I do write my ideas down, but I don't really. I guess I should be more prepared, right? Anyways, so number 4, I would say kids. I have 2, okay? Kids. Today I've had a rough day, so kids do beat the crap out of you. Hey, that'll be my 4th thing. Kids will beat the shit out of you. I keep forgetting if I could cuss on YouTube or not. I'm just gonna like bleep this out. But yeah, they'll beat the crap out of you. Like today, like I felt like I could do nothing right. Like, ugh. I have those moments where I'm like, okay, like, do you want this? And then, my 2-year-old and the baby, they both want to eat at the same time. And so then I'm feeding the baby because she's priority, because she's a baby. She can't feed herself. So then I feed her, and then the other one's screaming like, where's my food, Mom? And I'm like, let me feed the baby. And she's like, terrible twos, I'm telling you. I'm just like, Mom, I'm hungry too. And then she starts to throw a tantrum, and I'm just like, are you guys doing this on purpose? So then I leave the baby for a second to get the 2-year-old some food. Then the baby starts crying because she can't feed herself. And so she's freaking out. She's like, ah! And then they're both crying at the same time. And my head's about to explode. My husband's not here because he's working. And it's just, And then like earlier after that, after I settled them all down, then later they want to play. Like the 2-year-old wants to play, but then my 10-month-old wants me to hold her. And when I hold the baby, the 2-year-old's like, Mom, like play with me. And I'm like, I'm holding your sister and I'm going to play with you. She's like, no, Mom. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, then I put the baby down and then the baby starts crying. And then I'm just like, oh my God, please. Like just talking about it, like my face is hot. So yeah, so just be prepared for that, because if you have 2, you know, and my kids are what? I'm not going to do the math. One's 2 and one's 10 months. She'll be 11 months in a couple weeks. So I have them like 2 years apart, okay? Because my 2-year-old's going to turn 3 in November. Anyways, yeah, like if you have them that close, just be prepared. Be prepared because they're going to beat the crap out of you. Right now it's quiet because my 2-year-old's asleep. I have the 10-month-old right in front of me, but I literally have to like stuff her with some little of those rice biscuits so she won't cry too much. So anyways, that's the 4th one. Be prepared because your kids are going to beat the crap out of you, okay? Number 5. This you guys should be prepared for because I know you guys see it in movies, okay? 5, be prepared to live in a biohazard zone, okay? For those of you who don't know what a biohazard is, look it up because I'm not going to describe it. Pretty much what I'm just saying is be prepared to live in a freaking mess, because that's what happens. Your kids, like, you pick stuff up and here, hold on. Let me move on. You guys don't believe me? I'm going to show you. Okay. I cleaned this up yesterday. Look at this. Look at this. There's my 10-month-old. Okay. Now I know you guys saw my house the other day on one of Mimi's whatchamacallit. And you're like, oh, wow, she has her house all clean. Yeah, no, it's not always that clean. It's not always that clean, okay? Because, well, actually, the time that I'm videotaping right now would have been my time to clean. But, you know, I got to put a video out on Sunday or you guys going to call me a liar. And I was supposed to have a cool video. No, I mean, this is going to be cool too. But I have a challenge video that I want to do with my husband. But my poor husband's been working like crazy. Bless you, Gigi. He's been working like crazy, so we haven't been able to do it. But hopefully I can get him to do it tomorrow. And then I'm just going to post that one in a couple days, because that one's going to be so much fun. I noticed you guys like my challenge videos a lot more. So anyways, so yeah, number 5. What did I say? Oh yeah, be prepared to live in a biohazard zone. I just showed you what my freaking living room looks like and what my, you know, kitchen, dining room area looks like. It's a freaking mess. Be prepared for that, because that's going to be everyday life. Number 6. Number 6 advice would be, if you're a tough cookie right now, be prepared to be like super vulnerable. I'm pretty tough. Well, I don't know. Am I tough, guys? I don't remember. Comment down below. I don't remember. I was sensitive during pregnancy, and some of you guys who I worked with know, you know, I was super sensitive, but I think I'm pretty tough. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, be prepared to be super vulnerable when you have kids. And what I mean by that is, once you have kids, anytime they get a fever, anytime they like hit themselves, like they hit their head or they fall on their knees, or just anything where you hear them cry, like a hurt cry, it's like something inside just broke, like inside of you. Like it hurts you, like, and it sucks. Because I think that's the mother instinct, right? Or the parent instinct. It hurts. No matter how hard, no matter how tough you are, when your child gets hurt or, you know, doesn't feel good, you feel sad. Okay? So be prepared for that, because people are like, oh no, I'm tough. Like, I'm just going to toughen them up. You might be on the exterior, but inside it's killing you to see your baby's sick or your baby's hurt. So be prepared to having an increased vulnerability. Okay. Let's see. Number 7. Be prepared for your kids to become like super experts on like making you do whatever they want, pushing your buttons, I would say. Because my 2-year-old, she's pretty good about pushing our buttons. I don't know. You guys are gonna say, oh well, it's because how you guys discipline or don't discipline her, or how you're raising her. Like, be quiet. Like, whatever. Your opinion's your opinion. Whatever. You can think whatever you want. I swear my 2-year-old has us trained, and she has me. Well, she doesn't have me trained as much as she has her dad trained. Daddy is trained, and I'm sorry, honey. I know you're gonna see this and you're gonna be like, what the fuck, honey? It's true. She has you trained because, and he'll agree with me. Like, deep down, he'll agree. She is daddy's little girl. Like, for real. Like, both of the girls are, because I mean, it's daddy. You know, he's gonna buy her whatever she wants. And you know what? I think what it is my husband eggs it on. He's like another kid. So when you have the 2-year-old who's throwing a little tantrum and getting all rowdy, and you have an adult who acts like that 2-year-old, and they're like this, then it just gets worse and worse. So right now my daughter and my husband tend to do that, where like she'll be like, oh no, that's mine, and he'll be like, no, that's mine, and then she'll be like, no, that's mine, no, that's mine. So they're back at it, and she doesn't do that with me. Maybe because I don't enforce that kind of behavior with her. So I think she knows. She's like, oh, mom's not gonna go for that, but daddy will. So let's go ahead and push daddy's buttons. So like, she won't even let him sing. Like, he'll sing like the Vampirina songs or the Frozen songs. She hates it. Like, she hates it. I'm surprised we were able to do a video with him singing, because she really hates when he sings it. I don't know. She's like, no, that's my song. And then they start fighting and arguing. So anyways, so yeah, kids are smart. Don't let them fool you. They're experts. I don't know how, but they become experts, and they know how to push your buttons. So that would be my, what is it? Are we on 7? Yeah, that would be my 7th advice. 8. I feel bad because I don't want to say don't listen to experts, but I'm going to say it. This is my video, so I'm going to say don't listen to them, to the experts saying that you need to have consistency and routine, because things change from day to day, okay? Oh, God. And there's my 2-year-old. She's awake. Yes, baby? I'm just recording a video, okay? I'm almost done. Anyways, so they lie, okay? My day is not consistent. My days are not routine. I'll have one day where, my 2-year-old, my 10-year-old don't take naps. And that's not because I don't enforce it. I try to, but sometimes they won't nap. There's other days where they'll take like a 2-hour nap, okay? And there's days where we'll go to sleep at a normal hour, like at 8. And other days we'll go to sleep at like 12 or 1 in the morning. One day my daughter will eat breakfast, or she'll ask me, hey mom, can you make me eggs, bacon, fruit, and all that? And then so the next day I'm like, oh, she really likes this for breakfast. And she's like, no, I don't want that. I'm like, what the, like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm like, you wanted this yesterday. Or like, she'll tell me, oh, I want this, and then you give it to her, then she doesn't even eat it. So you just like, thank God I have a dog who, he eats pretty good. He eats like all these blueberries and like eggs, and so I'm just like, thank God I have a dog who I can give those leftovers to, because like, I don't know if it's like a bipolar thing, but like, she's just like, it's a kid thing. So, I mean, people are probably gonna argue with me saying, oh no, well, if you stick to it, like, I don't think any days, consistent or a routine. So that's my number 8th advice would be, do not believe experts saying consistency and routine are key, because every day is different. Number 9, we're getting to the good stuff, guys. Number 9th piece of advice would be your kids, well, actually it's not advice. I would say, this is just like is it a fact? I don't know. I mean, I would say it's a fact. because it's true. It's true. What I'm about to tell you is totally true. Number 9, your kids will love you no matter what. And that's, you guys all know that's true. They will love you like, I don't know, like they just love you with such immense love. That sounded so stupid. I'm gonna leave it in there, I don't care. But yeah, they like my daughter, she loves me. Like I almost feel that, this is how I feel. I almost feel the way my husband treats the babies, I feel like they should love him more. And I almost feel like, no, I'm sorry, Daddy, but I almost feel like they love me more. And I don't know if it's because I'm their mom, I don't know, or because, you know, I'm with them 24/7. But yeah, they like love me a lot, and I'm kind of mean. I'm kind of strict. I do say no. I enforce, you know, I make sure that we get bad behavior out of the window at the beginning right now while I can still mold them. So I'm pretty strict. I say no a lot, and you know, hubby doesn't really say no as much. He does, but not as much as I do. And I just feel like they just love me. And then like the baby, same thing. Like if I walk away, she's gonna cry, and then when I come back, she's all happy, and that's because she loves me. They love you like no tomorrow. There's not one person who will love you more than your kids. My husband loves me a lot, but I think my girls love me more. No, I think that's different love. But yeah, so number 9, your kids will love you like no tomorrow. So last but not least, number 10. My 10th piece of advice to you going into parenthood is be patient. Be patient, be loving, be caring. Love your babies, okay? Because I don't know if you guys remember that clip from My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I'm gonna put her here. Yeah, that's all I remember from, well, no, that's not all I remember from the movie, but that's gonna be me. I'm like, you wanna leave me? Like, that's gonna be me. Like, I'm gonna be so sad when they grow up. And you know, kids, they grow up so fast. Like, I have a 2-year-old, she's almost 3. She's so smart, and I just try to spend as much time as I can with her. I'll leave my house a mess, I don't care, just to play with her. And you know, that's what I'm gonna do with the other one too, because I know right now they're little, but in like the blink of an eye, I'm gonna be like, okay, I gotta do math here. I hate when I have to do math, guys. God, I feel so dumb. Anyways, yeah, so when they turn, like, when they get into their teens, and, you know, they're not gonna want to hang out with mom. Well, I don't know, because I'm kind of cool. So I think that they're always gonna love mom and dad. But anyways, from what I've seen with my, you know, with my other friends who have older kids, like, their older kids want to do their own thing. And I'm like, oh, I don't want that to happen. Like, at that point, I'm gonna want another kid, but then I'm gonna be like 50 or 60, and I'm like, oh, yeah, no. But yeah, so my 10th piece of advice, love your kids as much as you can, play with them as much as you can, teach them everything, because, you know, in the blink of an eye, like, they're gonna be grown-ups, and you're gonna be like, oh, and you're gonna be sad. I'm already sad, I'm gonna cry. But anyways, I really hope you guys like this video. I'm sorry, this was kind of just, I'm really out of the ball here. Like, I'm trying to really find like a consistent platform for my video content. I'm still not sure. I'm still learning, guys. If you guys want to shoot me some comments about what you guys like as far as the videos that I have out right now. I did notice through my analytics that you guys like the challenge videos. So I think I'm going to do more challenges. Ooh, they're going to be kind of gruesome. But you know what? Like I said, I have the perfect husband for challenge videos. So I'm definitely going to put out some more challenge videos. If I see that those take off more than my other content, then I might just keep my content consistently with challenges. The only thing is, I almost feel like I don't want to copy anybody else. I don't know if that's copying because everyone does it, but I almost feel like there's a lot of couple or married couple people who do challenges on each other, and I kind of want to be different. So we'll see where this, where my YouTube channel goes. I really like to be all over the place. That's just me, and those who know me know that I'm really random, and and this is not like for show. Like, all these videos are things that I do, and I'm just crazy. I'm crazy. There's no one thing. So it's not like I want to stick consistently to one thing, but if I want more people like you guys, if I want you guys to stick around, then I kind of got to just set it to one thing, right? Or is that wrong? Should I stick to one, you know, one style of content, or should I be sporadic like I am right now? Please, guys, please let me know down below what you guys want me to videotape, because like I said, whatever ideas you guys shoot at me, I'm definitely going to do. But for now, we're just going to throw stuff out there, and then I'll just view my analytics and see what you guys like most, okay? And thanks again, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in a couple days, because I will have another challenge video with my husband. I wanted to post a challenge video tomorrow, but I'm going to post this video, and then in a couple days, I'm going to upload my challenge video with my husband, okay? Thanks, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.